turns, shoots, and makes a basket. I don't think Barkley can guard him in there without help.
Barkley knows that from a couple of years ago in the playoffs when Eldon Campbell had such a great performance.
And at that time, Campbell wasn't nearly the player he is today. 2-2 the score, 1 minute gone. Here with the ball in the front court on the simulcast is Johnson underneath the Barkley slam dunk. Boy, did he take Campbell to school and teach him a lesson. Dribble drive and Exel. He's got it over to AC. AC fires. It's a three if it goes. In and out. Rebound tipped nicely by Sabalas. He won't get credit for the rebound. Van Exel will. Here's a pass to Sabalas. Goes underneath. Plays it up and in. He didn't slam dunk it, which I thought he would do for the crowd.
Well, he ran the floor very well. He's the guy that got the ball started off for the Lakers, then gets the two.
He goes 94 feet in a hurry. 4-4 the score. Johnson comes in deep. Speeds it out to a fumbling Tisdale. He picks it up, gives to Barkley. He sets, he fires, he gets to the baseline.
When Charles Barkley is hitting that little set shot, you've got major difficulty.
He averages 18 a game. Here's
up the tempo.
The free throw, no good this time in the second one. The Lakers, here's a long pass to AC. He's down the floor. He's coming underneath. He's there. He scores. Nice delayed shot. Beautiful play by Green.
Well, it was just poor transitional defense by the Lakers. They relaxed, and Charles Barkley and AC Green.
Out in front to Sabalas. He shoots for three straight away. He didn't get it. Didn't come close. A rebound to AC Green. AC to Johnson in the front court. Here we go all the way under. They put it up and in, and the kid that scored it is a rookie, Wesley Person.
Well, again, it's just a transition defense by the Lakers. Not very good at all. They're rebounding it and getting layups.
10-2 by Vlade. Pick and roll. They give it back to Vlade. Vlade comes down the middle with a pivot. Goes in the air. 5-foot jumper. Might get a bounce and go in. Nice play. And he thought he was fouled.
And I thought he was as well.
Now the score is 10-7. The Lakers are behind. Ball slips out of his hands, but it's going to be taken by Sabalos to Van Exel for three. That's no good, and the rebound is off to Barkley. That's his fourth rebound already. Here's the ball to Person. Charging. Person turned his back on the defender and backed into him. The crowd is booing. A very easy play to call.
Eddie Jones just did a marvelous job of getting in front of the offensive player. Puts his hands out to emphasize the point that he's getting hit in the chest, and the official makes the call.
The proper call. 10-7 is the score. The Lakers trailing. The Lakers have never led. With the ball in the front court, Van Exel to Jones. Down the middle goes the rookie. Takes it over to Vlade for a 20-footer. That's not close. Rebound, Jones. He can sky. Nice pass to Sabalas, who scores. What a great, quick decision by Jones.
What a nice rebound as well.
Now we got Johnson going the other way. The Lakers cut the deficit to 1. Van Exel screened by Tisdale. Now here's the ball to baseline to Tisdale. Jump shot, no good. Rebound of Vlade Divac. Vlade gives the ball off to Van Exel. He's down the middle. He brings it over to Sabalas. He's going to put it up against his old buddy. It's on the way, and it's good. He knocked in the basket. And for him, that's 3 baskets in 5 shots. And we come, well, as soon as we catch up with the ball, the Lakers have taken the lead. Did they give him 3 on that?
3 on that, yeah.
Wow. Where we sit, you cannot see the three-point line on this side of the floor. Pass goes over to Sabalas. He's guarded by AC. Sabalas played here 4 years. Jump shot by Sabalas on the way from 19. No good. The rebound is off to Wayman Tisdale. Big, strong kid from Oklahoma. Now we got Kevin going the other way. Trailing by 2. He's in the air to tie it with a bank, and he gets it. Nice bank
Boy,
shot.
he picked out that spot on the glass.
Beautiful. And it's 12-12. Exciting first minutes here. He's been doing a great job of that. Into Campbell, his bounce shot, and bouncing on the rim 3 times, won't go in, and the rebound to Tisdale. Here they come 4 on 3. Johnson gives the ball to Barkley. Barkley drives around one man, comes underneath, scores. The man he went around was his old buddy Sabalas.
Yeah, he did a good job of showing Cedric the ball and getting him off balance.
6 points for him. Dennis Mnuchin is our statistician beside us here. We've also got another statistician, Raymond Ritter. Here's the ball in low to Vlade underneath. Put it up and in. Nice spin move. Nice spin move. And it's 14-14, the football score. Kevin goes the other way. We're halfway through the first 12-minute stanza. Kevin down the middle. Kevin in deep. Gives to Barkley at the base. He shoots and makes a 17-footer. Charles Barkley on the year shoots 46% of his shots successfully.
It's 14-16. The Suns lead it on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Manning are in. 2 guys that are all-stars. They are reserves now in this ball club. You can use the talent that they've got here any way you want. 3-pointer by Barkley. A 3-pointer by Sir Charles. That gives him 11 made this year in 45 tries. And the Lakers fall behind by 5. Van Exel looks inside, gives the ball to Sabalas, guarded by Manning. When Manning came here, he came because Sabalas had left. Here's the ball to the baseline. Van Exel for 3. He got it. Van Exel gets a 3-pointer.
That's a good rotation of the ball by the Lakers. Eddie Jones gets it over to Nick Van Exel for the 3.
Eddie's a pretty smart ball player.
Yes, he is. Very smart.
19-17. Johnson down the middle. Finger roll no good. Rebound of Vlade Divac. He's got at least 6, and that's what it is exactly. Van Exel in deep. Bounce the ball over here to the baseline. Jump shot on the way. That's another three-pointer put in by Jones. The Los Angeles Lakers check in with their 3rd three-pointer of the ballgame. Last night they made 3 out of about 19, but they won the game.
That caught him in a bad position.
3 team fouls on the leg. Marley outside, tries for 3, didn't get it. The rebound is off at the baseline. Who got it? Kevin Johnson took it away from Barkley.
Barkley spanked him.
Here's a dribble drive. Johnson underneath. Tries to feed it to Barkley. It's broken up with the Lakers. Campbell comes up with a loose ball. Here's Van Exel with it. Van Exel down the middle. He's in deep. He throws it up and in with the left hand. A little bit of a scoop shot. Nice play. He was thinking and looking all the way down.
That's what your point guard's supposed to do, and Nick did it to perfection.
Lakers lead it by 4. Outside Johnson's 20-foot jumper. No good. The rebound is to Barkley. Knocked away from him and out of bounds by Jones. Is 24-20. The Lakers over the Suns. And we'll be right back after this word from Southwest Airlines. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. Sinclair, first time I've seen him with any minutes coming. Here's the ball to Marley at the free throw line. His shot no good. A great leaping rebound. Eldon Campbell. Campbell's got 5 boards. And Jones with the ball in the front court. I think Campbell has grown up about 14 feet in the last week or 2. The ball goes in low to Bowie. Bounce pass to Jones. Great pass. Jones scores. He's fouled. Beautiful play. One of the best passing centers in the league is Sam Bowie.
If you give the ball to Sam Bowie and don't become a spectator, just cut through, you're going to get a lot of these kind of opportunities as Eddie Jones gets the return pass. 20-second timeout by the Suns on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Now Perry comes the other way. Perry's pass goes in low to Manning. He brings it out to Green, who fumbles. Green takes it over. Marley's three-pointer. Good. He made an NBA record number last year, 193. This year, with that one, Marley has made 76. The most any Laker has made, of course, Van Exel with 57.
Well, that shows you he's not bashful. Even though he missed his first couple, he won't stop.
Ball goes in low to Campbell. With a shortened distance, no reason to stop. Van Exel from way out yonder hits it. A frozen rope. The basket is 10 feet high, and I don't think that went over 10 feet 6 inches. Wow. 30-23, the Lakers lead it by 7. Here's the ball brought over to Person. In low, they take to A.C. Green. A.C. dribbles around Bowie, comes underneath, puts it up, and it goes. It goes! Sensational play by A.C. His only chance was to put English on it, let it hit the glass, and dive in. Manning, look out for the charge. Bowie setting him up, brings it out to Van Exel. He fakes Perry into the popcorn machine. 17-foot jumper in and out. Hard break. Rebound to Green. Green to Perry. Perry advancing the ball, gets it to Marley. Marley dribbles underneath, throws it up and misses it. The rebound is off. And Sabalas, who was burned on the play defensively, gets the rebound, comes to the front court, comes down the middle and scores. I thought sure he'd give it to Van Exel.
Well, the defenders really never did commit all the way, so Cedric did the right thing.
He certainly did. 9 points he's got in the ball game. 32-26. You can see that he's from the school of thinking by these Suns. As soon as he gets it, he's down the floor with it.
Right, real quick.
Yep. I love that kind of basketball. Marley with the ball. Dribble drive down the middle around Sabalas. Put it up and blow the backhand layup. The rebound is off to Sabalas. Sabalas with the ball. Sabalas pulls up at the three-point line, brings it out to Van Exel. Van Exel dribbling the ball. The Lakers having luck at the three-point line. What a pivot with the ball by Van Exel. Out in front, they give it up. And a jump shot by Bowie. I told you earlier when he tried a shot that he's a good outside shooter, and he is indeed. 8-point lead. 34-26. 4-second clock. We'll watch the 24. It's 8 seconds. Cross-court pass is wild, but Marley stops it, shoots another 3, and got it. Marley.
Well, he's got only 2 out of 7 from the field, but both of them.
Here's a long pass, bad pass, knocked out of bounds by Marley. That was a dangerous pass thrown by Eldon. Now we've got 1 and 5/10 seconds left. Catch it and shoot it. Bowie does just that. It's on the way short. Quarter's over, Stu.
Well, pretty good quarter by the Lakers. They have a lead going into the second. It's 34-29 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Yeah, I was right behind you. Van Exel's got the ball. Van Exel dribbling. Did you hear that noise?
Yes, I heard it, but I wasn't the least bit frightened.
I was. Here's the ball to Tony Smith. He turned loose the 8-foot jumper, has to have a bounce, and got the bounce. Took over spin and got in. And the Lakers lead it by 7. Biggest lead was at 8. Now here with the ball in the front court, we've got Perry, takes it over to Manning. Manning knows every part of this basketball game. His spin shot, no good, didn't know that. When the rebound to Barkley, he puts it up and in. Barkley gets his 8th rebound and puts in another basket for his 14th point.
Well, the Suns get a delay of game warning. The only effect that has is takes away their opportunity to use one late in the ball game if they want to see what the Lakers want to run.
Oh, wow. Wrestling match inside. Manning and Vlade. Ball out in front to... They take it over to Smith from Sabalas. Smith hits a three-pointer. Yep, they gave him a 3. And it's now 39-31. Second time they have led it by 8.
Tony needed those back-to-back baskets. His confidence is starting to go down. He needs to...
Dribble drive, Perry. Perry looks inside low. Perry still looking. Gives to Barkley at the baseline. Out in front to Perry. Swing to Marley. Down the middle he comes. Step in front of him, somebody. They did, finally, but Barkley gets it and scores a foul. Nice play by Barkley. He reminds me so much of Sabalas under that basket.
Well, he's got 16 points, Jack. He's got 9 or 10 rebounds. He's just doing the job for the Suns. Marley misses. Barkley tips it to himself. Gets the basket. The foul from Bowie. He's at the line. See if he can make point number 17.
He's got 9 rebounds already. I think you said that, too. 39-33. A lot of three-point switches in the ballgame tonight for both teams. The free throw by Barkley is good. And it's 39-34. We got 10 minutes left to play in the first half.
And to get the position, and the official said it still looks pretty clean to me.
That's the Lakers' first turnover of the game. They lead the league in that environment. The Phoenix Suns have only 2. Perry dribbling out in front, down the middle to Manning. Manning underneath, throws it up and in. Nice play. 39-36. The Lakers surrender 5 straight points. And
the official says, not today.
Marley's got the ball. Marley holds it up against the balance. Baseline to Barkley. Barkley against Vlade. Shoots over him from 20. Another basket. Boy, is he hot. He's got 19 points. What, Dennis, how many out of how many?
With 8 out of 10.
Smith's got the ball. Foul on because definitely Vlade pushed him down. They gave it to Smith. That's a break for the Lakers. Outside number by Perry. No good. The rebound is to Campbell. Knocks to Vlade. Length the court pass to Smith. Broken up by Marley on a tremendous play. What a transition. Perry with it. Over here to Person. Hits a 3. The Lakers need a timeout. Badly. 39-38. Make it 41. They finally put the basket up. 41-39. Listen to this crowd. Technical foul against the Lakers on Van Exel. A technical. Now they're trying to restrain Van Exel before he gets kicked out on the Lakers Basketball Network. A lot of referees in the crowd, but none of them getting paid. We got the ball to Sabalas. Sabalas against Marley. Drives on him. Comes in low. Does a pin and what a spin move and a bank shot. That reminds me of James Worthy.
I tell you, Cedric Sabalas made a move that time.
We're tied at 42 after the Lakers had given up 11 straight points. This is a streaky ball club. They bring people off the bench that are just as good or better than the starters. Here's a jump shot outside. From the free throw line, Perry. Elliot Perry, Memphis State, 3rd year. And it's 44-42. The Lakers are behind after leading by a count of 39-31. The roof fell in for a moment. Let's see if the Lakers can put a shingle on it. Here we got Van Exel with the ball. Van Exel looks. Pick and roll. No, he didn't give it to the man that rolled. Vlade's got it. Puts it up and in. Basket will count. Has to count. The pass was supposed to go somewhere else, but Van Exel cited the cutting Vlade, gave it to him.
That was a nice play by Nick. Got himself out of trouble, finds Vlade, and Vlade finds the basket, gets the foul. He's got a 3-point opportunity.
All right, opportunity for the Lakers to regain the lead. Vlade's free throw is good, and the Lakers lead 45-44. You're going to like this Laker club, fans. They're getting better and better. They'll be home Tuesday night to Detroit. Be sure and come out and see them. Dribble drive, Perry. Cross-court pass to Marley. Marley holds it up and brings to Person. He fires a long 3 that won't be close. The rebound will be Sabalas. Look out. Didn't fall down. Dribbling the ball in the front court. He's being pursued by Perry. Gives the ball to Van Exel. Look at the speed of Van Exel. He looks like Bojangles. Inloaded. Campbell underneath. Bank shot is good. Man, did he back Barkley. And Barkley says, my fault. I didn't set my feet and stop him. That's 5 points for Campbell.
Well, 6'11" against 6'4", should have the advantage there.
Vlade gets too close to him, otherwise they'll shoot over him. Vlade knocks it loose. Vlade took it away from him. The ball to Zabalas. Zabalas down the middle, comes through the key, comes underneath. Left-hand bank shot, no good, but a beautiful try. Barkley's got a dribble behind the back, loses the ball. It's on the floor. Vlade dives, everybody dives, and Smith's got it. Dribble drive in deep. Get out of there. Go get your armor suit. Here's the ball to Van Exel. Nothing dirty about the play at all by either team. Van Exel goes on Marley. Comes underneath. What are you going to do now? Lose the ball. But it bounces out in front. Smith's got it. He comes down the middle, lays it up and in. Smith. Wow.
The Lakers starting to get some of the bounces to go their way. That's 2 in a row where they came up with the free ball.
I think we got to add something to that very good insight. The fact they are hustling. They are aggressive. And they're just going pound for pound against them. Here's the ball in low to Manning. 10 on the 24. Manning give the ball to Johnson. Now to Barkley. 15-footer is good. And they have a nice stroke. Boy, that's beautiful.
He's the guy right now. He's got 21 points.
Go home. Here's the ball in low to Vlade. Out in front of Van Exel. He gives to Zabalas. Zabalas dribble drive. Comes in deep. Beats Barkley and missed the shot. Oh, he hung Barkley out too. Johnson with the ball going the other way. 3-on-3. He's down the middle. He's in deep. Throws the ball to Manning. Manning throws it up. Misses. Rebound to Barkley. Marley and he scores. Marley. And the Laker lead is 1 in a good ball game to watch. And now the ball dude. Here's a foul going to be called on Klein. Basket went in. They allow it. They allow it. The basket goes. It was a simultaneous call. Vlade will shoot the free throw. Zabalas got the basket.
Marley,
2-point shot.
Marley picks up the foul, trying to get through the screen of Vlade.
They are really scrapping. Really
Well,
scrapping.
you have to compete. You have to play the game with emotion. Let your feelings show when you're out there. Nick Van Exel already has 9 assists in the game.
Wow. 52-48. The Lakers lead as Vlade converted the free throw. Dribble drive, Johnson. Come to the ball game. Now here's the dribble drive by Marley. Marley out in front to Johnson. Marley's having a great year to Manning. 17-foot jumper, no good. Rebound grabbed in the left arm and held close to his body by Van Exel. He's in the front court. He's around Johnson. He feeds it back out to Smith. He gives to Campbell. He made 2 of these last night from the free throw line. Missed it. Tipped in by Vlade. This is Vlade again tonight.
Yeah, he's active. He's really doing a good job tonight.
54-48. The Lakers trail. Jump shot by Johnson. No good. The rebound is off to Marley. Marley was in front of Vlade. Marley guarded by Smith. Brings out to Joe Klein. He came in with Sacramento when he came into the league. Now the ball to Marley. Another three-pointer. That won't be close. The rebound is off. Van Exel gets another one. Van Exel blows out of the backcourt. The transition game defensively is good, so Van Exel stops and hits a three-pointer. Van Exel. So the Lakers now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 three-pointers. The home club has 4.
Consecutive wins on this floor for the Suns, but the Lakers are trying to snap that on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Good news for the Lakers. Dribble drive Johnson, feeds it out to Klein, 18 feet out, shoot and miss badly. The rebound is to Sam Bowie, who's got 3 fouls. Bounce the ball to Zabalas, 4-on-3. Van Exel to Smith, drives underneath, puts it up, no good. Rebound is off, fought for. Zabalas had it and is tipped in by Smith. I believe it was Smith, don't you?
I thought it was Tony Smith. They announced Cedric Zabalas, but I would have given it to Tony Smith.
I would too have, and we're pretty close to it. In 85 by Sacramento, and then he played 5 years in Boston. Both free throws are good, and the Laker lead is 7. 59-52, 2:13 to play in the half. Van Exel with the ball. Van Exel. The Lakers think they can beat anybody. They really do. Here's the ball over the far sideline, taken by Tony Smith inside the 3. Drives down the middle, feeds the ball to Campbell, drives the base, stops, 12-foot jumper, won't be close. The rebound's off. Campbell goes to get it. He just out-muscled Klein. Van Exel in low to Smith. Turn, shoot, make it Lynch, making a 10-foot jumper. George Lynch.
George Lynch did an excellent job of moving without the ball. That's how they got that basket.
61-52 is the score. The Lakers lead it. Van Exel stops, puts Johnson away with a fake, shoots over him, and missed from 12 feet. Rebound to A.C. Green, the former Laker, former Oregon State man. Ball to Manning. He loses it, goes back to retrieve it. Manning's closely guarded by Smith. Now the ball passed up in the front court to Marley. In the final minute of the period, Marley underneath. Backhand layup is good. Nice play. Nice play. So the 11-point lead is 3. This has all happened in just about 2 minutes. Ball in low and a bank shot by Zabalas underneath. Zabalas comes up with his 18th point. Johnson with it. Johnson front court, 43 seconds left. Stop, 18-footer. That's good by him. Here comes Van Exel, but they don't see him. They didn't see him. He was ahead of the pack. He could have scored. But you can't throw it to somebody you can't see. Now Van Exel with it, 35 seconds left. They're going to go for 2, and he got it. I don't mean 2 points. He shot a 3 because now they'll get the ball back again.
They were going 2 for 1, and Nick got a 3-pointer out the deal.
Here's a jump shot by Johnson the other way. That's no good. Rebound is off. Free ball underneath, and Marley picks the garbage and scores. Bounce right in his hands. 24 seconds left. 66-62. George Lynch. We got the 24-second clock about a second ahead of the game clock. Let's call them 8. Here's a jump shot. Put up and put in for 3 by George Lynch. That's great to see Lynch do this. He's been in such a rut. 3 seconds left. Barkley with it. He fires. They're going to want a foul. They should have had a foul. And they are saying no foul. He was definitely fouled by Eldon Campbell when he shot it. Definitely. Score, the Lakers 69, the Suns 62. It's been a good half. Coming up at halftime, a special feature on Cedric Ceballos. Score at halftime again. Lakers 69, the Suns 62. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. When the Lakers acquired Cedric Ceballos, it allowed him to return home. Home to a middle-class Los Angeles neighborhood whose streets remind him of his humble beginnings.
I enjoy everything that has come to me, but I really put a magnifying glass on the small things, like able to come back to this park and play, and everybody still treats you the same. When things get a little bit too hectic, or I'm feeling I'm not playing basketball like I should be, I come back to this park and play a couple of pickup games, and it brings you back to reality that basketball is a game.
It's here at Robertson Park where Cedric finds refuge from the superficial trappings of the NBA.
Going back to the park is part of something that we've always talked about, that if you ever became successful at whatever, that you always remember where you came from, and perhaps you can influence someone else to be successful too. So I think it goes back just to let others know that this is where I started, and if you want to do something, you can do it too. All you have to do is go for it.
Despite growing up in a single-parent home, there was little doubt what path in life Cedric would take.
I was on him 24/7. I guess it's old-fashioned child rearing, but I tried to do it, and I guess it worked, because he managed to stay away from most of the elements that could have led him in another direction.
My main and first concern right now is basketball. You know, I don't let anything step outside that circle. If it's time for a practice, you know, you can be rest assured that I'll be there at least an hour before practice working on what I have to work on.
If he tries something, he won't try it unless he's going to give it 110%. That's been from the very beginning. He's always done that. So this is something that's in him. It was part of his makeup. I really like what I see. We've been through some good times and some bad times and some questionable times, but we've always prevailed and we've come out on top, and I really, really like him. I think he's a great guy.
Now the ball goes over to Kevin Johnson. They've only led it a couple of times. They've opened the game 4-0, and then the Lakers went to work. Barkley's got the ball against Vlade. Barkley dribble drive on Vlade. Comes in deep on Vlade. Loses the ball underneath Vlade. Picks it up, drops it out of bounds. Nice play by Vlade. Real good sliding of the feet.
And sloppy ball handling by Charles.
7 rebounds. And with the ball in the front court, Dennis Mnuchin. And the rest of our crew doing a great job in all facets of our simulcast. And of course, Raymond Ritter is on the other end of our dribble drive. Ceballos underneath, put it up and in. Basket counts, continuation. Oh, that's a long continuation. They allowed it.
That's a tremendously long continuation. No matter what he does, he's not allowed to dribble anymore after the whistle. So if the whistle sounded before the dribble, it wouldn't have counted. But after that last dribble, he gets the continuation. And Cedric gets the basket, a three-point opportunity.
Celebrates while he's on his back. He's not a good free thrower. Not as good as he should be. He makes the three-point play. He's got 19 points tonight, and the Lakers lead it by 10. 72-62. This club hadn't lost here in 25 games. Here's the ball over the right side. They clear it off. Dribble drive down the middle. A bad play by Kevin Johnson. Got in trouble. Threw it out of bounds. Good defense by the Lakers.
That's what will happen to you a lot of the times when you leave your feet to pass. You have to pass it before you come down. The lane was shut off. He threw it out of bounds.
In the first half, his career high is 14. It's the 10th time this year he's had 10 or more in a game. Here's a three-point shot put up and in. Nice shot over there by Jones, his second three-pointer of the game. And the Lakers have a 13-point lead, 75-62. We're just into the third quarter. Here's the ball out in front of Green. Green gives, Johnson. Van Exel almost stole it. Gives to Manning underneath. Manning, somebody, I couldn't see who shot it.
Well, Manning faked the pass. Lottie's head turned just enough for Manning to take the shot.
75-64 is blocked out by the referee in that one. Here's Sabalas' 20-foot jumper. He thought he made it. Didn't bother to go after the rebound. The rebound is off and is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by a complaining Campbell. AC takes it out. It's okay. The referee will know you're out there. Complain once in a while. Dribble drive, Manning underneath Manning. Blocked by Jones, out of bounds. Saving Eldon Campbell. Great left-hand block by the rookie. Look at that Laker bench. This is a family, folks. This is the family they got this year under Del Harris.
Eddie Jones saving the basket there with a nice defensive play.
19 in the 24. It's into Barkley. Barkley dribble drive, stop. Vlade knocked it out of his hands and bounces back to Barkley, and he gets a lucky basket. The basket was great, but him getting the ball back after Vlade knocked it out of his hands was fortunate. 23 points for Charles in another splendid performance. Here with the ball, Van Exel. The Laker lead is 75-66. Out in front to Jones. Now to Sabalas. He's going to put it up and put it in. Did they say three? Yes, finally they did. Took them a long time to get their hands up. Actually, Antonio Harvey called it.
Let me just get away from him and
the ball in.
That's a terrible call.
Give and go back to Marley. He's underneath. He throws it up and in. Nice play. Nice give and go between Marley and Kevin Johnson. 80-70. 8 minutes left to play in the third quarter. The Lakers played last night. Played Seattle, a tough ball game, and the Suns were sleeping. Pass underneath. Campbell slam dunk. Boy, I'd hate to see him miss that like we saw Kemp last night.
As small as his hands are, I'd like to see him try that with both hands all the time just to ensure the ball not slipping out.
82-70 is the score of the Lakers leading. Johnson's got the ball against Van Exel. Van Exel looking out. Here's a pass to Barkley. Vlade's sound asleep. Set the alarm.
Well, they are so intent on making sure they double team on the pick and roll that all the Suns are doing is running the slip screen and getting the layup.
And Eldon Campbell against Barkley, pivots, comes around him, puts it up. Bank shot is good. Nice play. I wish he had quit stopping and yelling at the ref after baskets that he makes because his man is going down the floor.
It really does put a lot of pressure on your defense when you stand and complain a lot.
There's the bounce pass under to Barkley. He's got it. He throws it up. It went in. It came out. The rebound is tipped in the air high. Comes back to Johnson. Kevin down the middle. Blocked by Vlade. Now they're still tipping it. It's still being tipped 4 times, and Vlade gets it. I think Vlade had goaltending, frankly.
I agree with you.
So does the crowd. 84-72. Outside of 3. That's no good. Put up by Van Exel. We come the other way, 3-on-2. Johnson with it. Johnson double dribbled it. Yes, he double dribbled it. He pretends he's mad at the referee. He's not mad at anybody but himself. He knows he double dribbled it. Timeout.
Well, timeout, 6:37 left to play in the third. We've got an interesting ball game going here. The Lakers leading it 84-72 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Ball to Vlade at the three-point line. He sets a pick. Coming around at Van Exel. Van Exel gives to Vlade at the base. Dribble and beats Green. He's underneath. He scores. Green seemed nailed to the floor. He didn't even move after
Vlade says, I got a pretty quick first step myself.
That's 14 points for Vlade, and he's got some rebounds too. 9 rebounds. All right, here's Johnson with it. About the three-pointer on the way. That's good. Don't let that guy get hot. 86-75. Los Angeles Lakers come back the other way. And with the ball, we've got Van Exel. Screen by Vlade. They double-team Van Exel. Give it to Vlade at the baseline. Jump shot put in by Jones. Boy, he looks like himself tonight. That's 11 points for him. And the Lakers come back on defense. Johnson with the ball. 88-75 Los Angeles. A 13-point lead. Jump shot by Johnson. Takes it back down to 11.
Well, he's like a lot of players with that kind of quickness. When he's making his jump shot, you just don't defend Kevin Johnson.
He made a 15-foot jump shot at Dallas 2 nights ago to give them a 1-point win. It came at the buzzer. Van Exel with it. Bounce to Vlade. Vlade's hit by Manning. Bounce underneath to Sabalas. He spins it in. Boy, that's a great pass by Vlade. Great. 24 points for Sabalas against his former teammate. Gives it out in front of the trail man, Vlade Divac. Dribble drive in deep. Van Exel out to Vlade. Vlade for 3. Not close. Here comes Johnson the other way. Johnson likes to penetrate. He penetrates. He puts it up. He puts it in. Basket down. Foul is on Jones.
Well, when Kevin Johnson makes up his mind he's going to penetrate, he can be very difficult to stop. And I think that time he had his mind made up. I'm going to the basket, and he did. Eddie Jones gets the foul. Kevin Johnson gets the basket and a 3-point opportunity.
And here's the ball out to Jones. Jones above the 3-point line. Fires another 3. He's hot on that shot tonight, but he misses this one, and Person gets the rebound. Give the ball to Perry. Perry's a speed merchant. He's a good passer. Over to Marley for 3. It's good. Marley knocks it down for his 4th 3-pointer of the game. 90-82. The Lakers' 13-point lead is now 8. Perry looking for Barkley. Gives it back out of front. Another 3 by Marley. In and out. Stays out. Rebound to Bowie. Boy, I'll tell you, that came dangerously close to going in. Van Exel front court. Van Exel front court going. Van Exel all the way under. Blocked by Klein. 3 ball. Klein ties it up. What's the matter with him? He's getting all excited.
They should call a technical. Yeah. That's a taunting check.
He's taunting. Technical foul. Klein's going to get kicked out of here if he's not careful. He's really asking for it. Barkley's coming out to try to save him. You can't talk trash this year. Those 2 guys, the right of your screen, are buddies. Klein says nobody likes me. The free throw by Sabalas gives him 25 points. 91-82. He'll really be mad if Sabalas outjumped him. It's up, Sabalas outjumped him. Tips the ball to Van Exel. Resets at 24. That's a long outside shot. That's a 3-pointer straight away. Van Exel knocked in a 3. And Van Exel now has 5 3-pointers in the ballgame. He had 8 in the game this year. A club record. Here's the pass underneath the basket. Too long, isn't it? Barkley tried to save it. Janney knocked it on the line. Barkley going to do some refereeing.
They've already got 1 delay of games, so they can't afford to get another one. That'll be a technical.
94-82. Los Angeles leads it here. 3 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Van Exel dribbling the ball. Remember, they haven't lost here since Hector was a pup. Here's a 3-pointer. That's good. Sabalas knocks it in. Timeout. The Phoenix Suns as the Lakers go up by their biggest margin, 15. 14 assists now ties the career high of Van Exel.
And the Lakers have a 15-point lead. We've got 2:48 left to play in the 3rd on the Lakers Basketball Network. They call a foul on me.
2:37 left to
Charles
play.
Barkley you're
Here's a pass underneath, and nobody got in the man. Smith got lost, and that left Person open. And it's 97-84. The Lakers come down, hit the ball in the lead, coming near the end of the 3rd quarter, 2:23 to play. It's going to be a horrid 4th quarter. In low, Campbell underneath, bank shot, no good. Rebound, Joe Klein. Klein pulled it down to give to Perry. Perry to Marley. He's going to the hole. He throws it up. It's no good. Tipped up. No good by Barkley. He gets it back. Back over to Marley for 3. On the way, no. Rebound tipped by Klein. Joe Klein. The Lakers have 12 3-point baskets. That's an all-time club record.
Charles Barkley gets his 27th point on that tip in.
97-86. The Lakers have given up 4 in a row. 1:49 to play in the period. The ball into Campbell.
Technical foul.
Technical foul on Paul Westphal. So the Lakers will shoot a free throw and get the ball. And I said Treat hadn't been in. Here he comes. Boy, Van Exel has played a game. Sabalas. Oh, he missed the free throw. When you get a technical against the other guy's coach, you want to put it in. Barkley and
Technical
Sabalas
foul on Barkley.
for taunting. He was just kidding. Barkley and he are good friends. He's just kidding. Oh, they they send him back. I'd have Street shooting it myself. I wouldn't have Sabalas. But Sabalas was a good choice the way it turned out. That was a bad break for the Lakers right there, I'll tell you that. With the ball, Perry. Perry looking for Barkley inside. Barkley guarded by Lynch. He's too big for Lynch. Dribble drive, Marley. Stop, shoot. 12-footer, no good. Rebounded to Campbell. They caught Campbell. Pushed him off.
Yeah.
So, a good free thrower going to the line. That's Joe Klein. I tell you, the show right now is taking center stage for the Suns. They were down by 15 just 2 minutes ago. Now they're going to be down by just 8 if he makes this, which he did. 98-90. And the Lakers with Street playing the point against Perry. He goes around Perry. Street still dribbling the ball at the three-point line. 14 on the 24. Street comes in deep. He puts it up and he's fouled. 2 shots.
I was just getting ready to say, as the Lakers were working it in the half-court offense, where are they going to go for their offense right now with the lineup they have? Eddie Jones is there. They've got to free him up for some shots.
Against and made 40-some points in a game in the Summer League against Phoenix. And as soon as the Lakers put Trevor up, Ruffin there, you see him, University of Hawaii, he was picked up. 1 free throw good, 1 no good, but the rebound is off to Lynch. Lynch brings it out in front. The Lakers should get the last shot. Street made 1 of the 2, and the Laker lead is 9. Timeout, the Lakers. It's a full timeout. Cedric Sabalos, screened by Vlade, around at Street. To Vlade, he loses the ball. Trying to dribble the ball. It's a 3-on-1. That'll count for 2 points. They put it up and in. I cannot believe that kind of a decision. And neither can the coach as he comes over and greets Vlade coming to the bench. The Lakers lose much of their 15-point lead. Go to the fourth quarter leading 99-92 as the Lakers couldn't use the clock in the final seconds of the quarter on the Lakers Basketball Network. Sabalas gives the ball off to Jones, takes it into Campbell. Boy, that last basket the Lakers gave up is a sin. Here's a jump shot by Campbell, makes an 8-foot jumper.
Yeah, they should be up by 11 right now because that turnover was just
coming out
terrible.
Of a timeout. You take it to your center, 25 feet out.
I don't think that was the play call. I think Vlade
here's a pass on an 8-2. Green shot blocked by Vlade, but a foul on Vlade's body. Championship ring appeared in an all-star game. Free throws good. And we're back now to a 7-point ball game. Fourth quarter.
Well, the Lakers have to make some distance right now with Kevin Johnson and Barkley on the bench. And didn't draw.
Reset to 24. Van Exel come to the right side. Van Exel in deep. 8-foot jumper in there. Nice shot. That was not an easy shot. It looked easy, but it wasn't. He's got 19 points and 14
I think he changed his mind in the air, too.
I do, too. I really do. Here's a pass. Knocked down by Campbell. Van Exel's got it. Gives to Sabalas. Finish it off. He did. Boy, there's a big play for the Los Angeles Lakers. 103-94. As you said, you got to do it anytime Barkley's not in the ball game. And Barkley gets mad when he's taken out at this juncture. Sabalas with 6 rebounds. Van Exel with it, trying to snap this club's 25 straight wins at home. Down the middle, Van Exel throws it up and in left-handed. 2 tough shots in a row for him. And the Lakers lead it by 13, 107-94. More this year. And he makes them both, 109-94, 15-point lead again for the second time. And with the ball, Johnson out in front, 18-footer no good, tipped by Marley to himself. He got it, puts it in, he's fouled. That is a super play.
Well, he got that rebound kick between Eldon Campbell and Vlade Divac. He rebounds it, takes it up, gets the basket, and the foul. You just don't want to see players 6'6" or so in between your bigger players converting those kind of opportunities.
Not only are they points, it arouses the club. Gets them up because it looked like the Lakers were going to get away from there with nobody scoring, and it's a 3-point play as he converts. Big play.
And this is a very dangerous team to run away from. They're so explosive with their firepower.
With it. The Suns have only 1 team foul. Playing the post is Vlade. Green's guarding him. The ball into Vlade. 9 in the 24. Vlade out in front. Sabalas for 3. Got it. Oh, Eddie Jones. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Eddie. That gives him 14 points and gives him 3 3-pointers. At the other end, Marley's on the deck. Chick Hearn with Stu Lance from Phoenix. We're live. The free throw is no good this time. Rebounded Bowie. Score 112-98, a 14-point lead. And coming with the ball out of the backcourt, now walking it is Van Exel. You want to keep the pace going just like you've had it all night. Van Exel's had a just one of the best games of his career. Vlade Divac over to Jones. Jones in low to Zabalos. Zabalos backing in on Marley. He turns. He falls away. Oh, bank shot. That's not close. Way too hard. Here's the ball to Barkley. Barkley to Johnson. Johnson to Marley. Score it. Marley, 29 points and 8 rebounds. Looking for Zabalos. Zabalos out in front. Gives the ball to Jones. Jones backing up. Away from Person. Bounce it into Vlade. 9 on the clock. Vlade backing in. They foul him. Barkley the foul. Zabalos has got 33 points in this ball game.
You asked about the rebounds. Mutombo had 26 against the Lakers.
Van Exel. Over to Jones. Dribble drive. He beats his man Person. He throws up a 10-footer, no good. Tipped by Vlade, once no good. Put it up, and they can't get it in the hole. And it comes out of bounds to the Suns. The Lakers had 3 chances tapping, but those are tough to make, believe me.
Not that tough.
All right, it's 112-101. Ball in the front court to Marley. Then he gets credit for his 21st rebound. Kevin Johnson with it, accelerates, comes underneath, scores. He left Van Exel, and Van Exel doesn't seem to be very happy. Now it's only a 9-point game with 6.5 to play.
There's a lifetime left. You still have to play this game with some aggression. Do the things that got you the lead. Don't try to protect this lead.
All right, here's Van Exel. The crowd is going crazy. The ball goes in low to Zabalos. Zabalos turns, brings it out in front to Jones. Jones dribbling, in deep, hangs, throws it up, no good. The rebound is up. Taken to the baseline, and what do we got called?
Wow, Eddie
Jones, yep, pushing Person. 2 free throws.
This ball club. Eldon Campbell comes back in. Vlade gets a little bit of a rest.
1 free throw good, 1 no good. The rebound is off to Sam Bowie. The Lakers lead by 8, 112-104, fourth quarter. Campbell's got the ball, 6 minutes exactly to play. Van Exel out in front. Van Exel wants to go to Bowie. He's against Barkley, much taller. Comes around Barkley underneath. Barkley blocked the shot. Great play by Barkley. Bowie gets the ball. Bowie's got a chance to shoot. Now here's a dribble drive by Jones, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Barkley with 2 seconds left. What a defensive play on Bowie by Barkley.
Well, Bowie at 7-1, Barkley at 6'4 3/4.
Egan Sky.
He really got up that time.
Van Exel with the ball. That shot by Zabalos didn't miss
I
too
didn't
far.
think he could draw any iron on that.
5.5 to play. The Laker lead is 8. Now the ball going into Campbell. Campbell against Manning. Lakers are out of fouls. Campbell in the air. 8-foot jumper's good. He's fouled. Oh, what a shot. 2 nights in a row in clutch situation. Campbell comes through.
Well, is he becoming the go-to guy? It sure seems that way. When they need baskets lately, they're going inside to Eldon Campbell. And I'm going to tell you something. The big fella is responding. Danny Manning gets the foul. Eldon Campbell gets the basket. And the Lakers bench, especially Vlade, excited.
3-point play. Knicks got 16 career-high assists, 115-104. The Lakers lead it by 11. Johnson in the fourth quarter. Johnson accelerates, comes underneath, gives to Marley. Marley scores. Nice pass. I think he overpassed. He should have shot it himself, but the way it turned out, it worked. 31 points for Marley. And with the ball, Van Exel coming to the front court. Marley's season high is 33. Jones with the ball. 5 minutes to play. It's into Campbell. Campbell against Barkley. Look out for the charge. Backed in, turned, bank shot. Oh, an 8-foot bank. That's identically the shot he made last night to win the game.
I'll tell you something. He has taken them to school.
Here's a jump shot by Johnson. Nobody guarding him. It's in there and out. Rebound Marley again. Puts it up. It's blocked by Bowie. Free ball out of bounds. Marley rolling on the floor trying to get the attention of the referee. Bowie for the block.
Bowie blocked it. Marley's the guy that knocked it out of bounds as well.
4:38 left to play. They are 4:38 away from having a home record of 25 straight broken. Bad shot by Jones. I guess he was trying to get it ahead of the clock. Dribble drive, Johnson, stop, holds it up, brings it out in front of Manning. He wants to shoot a 3. He didn't get it. The rebound is off, a free ball out to the Lakers. Last touch by referee Charles Barkley.
4 minutes, 21 left to play in the fourth. The Lakers holding on to an 11-point lead and possession.
Now we got 8 on the 24. Jones with it. Jones down the middle, in the air, spins it up. It won't go down. The rebound is to Barkley. Barkley gives the ball to Johnson. Johnson coming in the front court, 3:23 to play. Underneath, they give the ball to Manning, and he tries a horrible shot back over his head, and Bowie rebounds.
All he tried to do was get contact from Bowie, and he didn't get it.
106-117. Timeout. The Lakers have 3 left, and Phoenix has 2 plus a 20.
Well, the Lakers also have an 11-point lead on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Going to have trouble with speed. Now we got the ball with 10 on the 24. Coming down to the 3-minute mark left. The Ball into Campbell. Underneath to Sabalas. He scores! Foul! What a great cut. The foul is on Johnson. He'll go to the line. And the Lakers lead by 13 with exactly 3 minutes to play. 35 points.
Only 3 minutes left to play.
6 of 7 free throws he's made. The only one he missed was the technical. He makes this one. He's made 7 out of 8. And from the field, Sabalas again, 13 out of 26. Dribble drive, Johnson in deep. Johnson. He gives the ball off to Ruffin, the former Laker. Jump shot no good. A push-off foul is called on Barkley. Got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Easy play to call. Easy play. Hey, they're used to winning here, aren't they? 120 to 106.
Lottie's having a lot of fun on the Laker bench, I tell you.
Who would have ever thought, back-to-back, one game away from home, a place where they had won 25 straight, the Lakers could beat Seattle and Phoenix. Yeah, I'm saying it's over. I'm saying that the game is in the refrigerator, the door is closed, the lights out, the eggs are cooling, the butter's getting hard, and the Jell-O is jiggling, and my knees ain't knocking.
You're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble, I tell you.
Someday. That's what all of you are waiting for.
I'm admitting. I'm definitely admitting it.
Bowie makes both free throws, and the Lakers lead 122 to 106. Here's Kevin Johnson, 2:45 to play. Over to Ruffin, great three-point shooter. Shot no good. The rebound is off. Eldon Campbell pulls it down and gives the ball to midcourt to Sabalas. 10 rebounds for Eldon for the second consecutive game. And there's going to be some people talking as they leave the building tonight because they didn't expect this. Pass underneath the basket. Smith, he's behind the board. He reaches out. Block shot by Marley, but it goes. Ooh, the Lakers are in good stead now. That refrigerator is just a humming. And it's 124 to 106 on that basket. Here's a dribble drive by Johnson. Pass out in front to Barkley. Now to Person. Baseline to Ruffin. Steps behind the three. Fires it. It's on the way. Good. Glad to see him make it. Glad to see him make it. He's a nice kid. They only give him 2? All right. It's 124 to 108. 141 to play. And the Los Angeles Lakers, believe it or not, have a record of 17-9.
And become the first team this year to be able to defeat the Phoenix Suns right here. You won't get 50 at America West, but I tell you something, Cedric has something better. He has a W, and he's getting close to the 40-point mark. He's got 36, and he's at the line for 2.
The Lakers' 13 three-pointers in this game is the new Suns' opponent record for the most threes made in a game. It's only one shy of Detroit's 94-95 season record of 14 sets against Minnesota. The all-time NBA record, 16 threes. That was by Sacramento back in '89 against Golden State. Ruffin with the ball. One free throw good, one no good for the Lakers. There's a dribble drive. Ruffin comes in deep, throws it up. Nice play. The Lakers hated to give him up. Jerry Westwood, he just gritted his teeth the day they had to give him up. The numbers were against him. Just too many guards. 125 to 110. Van Exel front court being pursued. They're going to foul him intentionally? I guess not. They got him trapped now, and they knocked the ball out of his hands and out of bounds for the Lakers. The 8:15 over in L.A. 8 seconds left. Van Exel with it. He's around Perry. He gives the ball to base to Lynch. Shooting well tonight. 17-footer no good. The rebound tipped by Smith. Comes off, and Van Exel gets it again. And the Los Angeles Lakers, as they've been doing the last couple of years of this ball club, playing very tough on this floor. Remember, a couple of years ago, they won the first 2 games of the first round of the playoff? Got beat, I'll admit that, in 5, but they sure put up a fight. And last year, the Lakers won the first 3 games of the season between the two. Here's the ball over to Campbell. He shoots a 3. I'm going to faint. No good, but Smith gets the rebound and scores. The Suns have thrown in the towel.
Yeah, they definitely threw in the towel. Anthony Peeler, he's got a towel and it says Happy New Year on it.
The Lakers have 127, their highest point total this year. 129 in New Jersey, but they're not going to get it because the game is over. All they're doing is running the clock out, and the Los Angeles Lakers break the 25-game winning streak of the Phoenix Suns here at America West Arena. A startling, well, you call it an upset if you want to. I'm not going to argue with it. All I know is that the Lakers won tonight, Stu, and they're playing awfully well.
The streak has ended. This is the first home loss in 26 games by the Phoenix Suns. Their last loss was to the Pistons on March 18th of '94.
The final score, the Lakers 127, the Suns 112. We'll be back on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Everything that the Lakers did tonight, there was a play where Vlade fumbled it, He looks around, he says, who's my outlet guy? Well, the outlet guy, as always, is Cedric Ceballos. You get in trouble, you find Cedric, and he responds. So that's the Pizza Hut play of the game, and he happens to be our AT&T player of the game. He had a 37-point night, 7 rebounds, shot 13 out of 25 from the floor, came back to Phoenix and just rubbed it in a little bit. So Cedric Ceballos is our AT&T player of the game.
I can't imagine how excited your mom is.
Well, she has to be doing backflips now. I know her, my grandmother, my aunt are just home watching you guys and just so happy for me.
Were you nervous?
Not really. I didn't know if I was going to get booed or they were going to cheer. It was kind of mixed feelings. They gave me a standing ovation. I was grateful for that, and that kind of got me motivated. I figured, hey, they enjoyed me here. Why not sneak a win out?
I'll tell you, back-to-back wins over Seattle in this club is tough. Hey, they hadn't lost in 25 games here. You were part of that last year.
Well, yeah, I started that streak, and it was a great feeling to end it. For us as the Lakers, we do appreciate that we worked hard and we won those 2 games back-to-back. Those are the top 2 teams in the West, and we came in and dug hard. We got in here late last night, but it didn't affect us. We came in and hustled and came out with the win.
The intensity with which you played, particularly in the first half, the team, I mean, was really inspiring.
Well, once again, they turned the lights off, and Chick, you know what that does to us. And we got excited and got going. Usually when they do that, we do have a good first half, but we just kept it rolling, kept it composure, and brought the win home.
Now, we want to get in the airplane, get home. So before we do, I want you to tell the fans out there, Happy New Year.
Well, from all of us at the Los Angeles Lakers, we'd like to wish you and yours a very safe, Happy New Year.
What is this? Oh,
wow. Thanks, Sid. You were raining down points tonight, and all of a sudden, we get this confetti rained upon us.
All right. Thank you very much, Cedric. Thank you. Hey, listen to what they're playing. Should all the Queens be forgotten.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Go get a shower. We want to get home. All right. Thank you. Cedric Ceballos. I'll tell you, folks, I've seen, and you have too, Stu, seen a lot of athletes face a situation like this where you go back to where your roots were or something, and you want to put on a good show. You really don't want to foul up. Didn't he do it?
I mean, it was remarkable performance by Cedric. He said when you asked him about the nervous question, that he thought he was a little bit, but then the ovation helped him. He didn't seem nervous to me at all. Normally, I can tell when a player is trying a little too hard, they're pressing, they're nervous. He was not nervous tonight. If he was, it was just a minute bit.
The thing that I am impressed with in the Lakers tonight, and last night too, but even more so tonight on a foreign court against a team that's regarded by many as the future champions, they played with an intensity and desire that I haven't seen Laker teams exhibit in a long, long time.
Yeah, from the outset, they wanted this basketball game. They were quicker to the ball than the Suns. They out-hustled the Suns. They deserved this win.
All right. They got their 17th win of the year. Happy New Year, everybody. And Stu, you join that, don't you?
Absolutely.
Final score, the Lakers 127, the Suns 112. Good night, everybody.